This is Benjamin here, and today I'll be showing you my new and improved rewinding Lego string launcher. I designed this launcher to make a tutorial of, so it's simple to build and use and has a pretty reliable rewinding mechanism. So stay tuned, because the tutorial is coming next week. With that being said, let's get into the video. This launcher has 5 main features. You can switch between left and right spin. The string can rewind and is made of 4 strands of floss, and it goes through a Technic pen to prevent wear on the bricks. You can see the rubber bands and tell if they're snapped, and if they are snapped, you can easily replace them by taking apart the shell. Now that you know what the features are, let's look at them in more detail. The way I made the string was I folded it once, and then I put it through both ends of the spool. Then I twisted it together and it was very strong, a lot stronger than the string on V1. Speaking of V1, the rewinding mechanism works in the exact same way, just shrunk a bit. When you launch a Beyblade, the gears pull a rubber band just a tiny bit, enough to rewind the string, but it works best when you guide it in with your hand. Because of the small mechanism, it's way smaller than V1. I haven't shown you the LR mechanism, but that's because it doesn't really have one. All you need to do to switch the spin direction is to flip the gear to the other side of the launcher. It's inspired by the DB Customized launcher, and you can flip the spin direction on V1 too. I just didn't realize. The main issue is if you tighten the gear too much, it'll bind up the mechanism. But as soon as you loosen it up, it'll be able to rewind perfectly. Another reason it might not rewind is if the rubber bands are snapped. If you check and they are, I'll show you how to replace them. All you need to do is take the old ones out and pull the spool axle just until the gear falls off. Then, put new rubber bands on, and after they're on, you can check which direction it's spinning, and then wind it up as if you were winding up a Beyblade. Then once it's wound up, put a gear on, and it rewinds again. Nice! Now that you know how to use it, I'm going to show you some test spins and battles with this Beyblade right here. This first launch is in right spin mode. 3, 2, 1, go shoot!
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Now it'll be battling against Drain Fafnir, Polish Atomic, and it'll be in right spin mode. Go shoot! Go shoot! They're both going to the center because of their stamina defense drivers, and they keep just hitting each other really hard. And it's not particularly good for Fafnir because it's got really weak teeth, especially compared to the unburstable Lego Beyblade. They just keep hitting each other. Bunch of big hits now. And, ooh, burst finish. The Lego Beyblade wins. I cannot grab it. My hands don't work good, please help. Next up is a battle against the best Beyblade in my collection, Lord Spriggan. Let's see how it goes. Go shoot. I said go shoot. Go shoot. There we go. Alright, Lord Spriggan's in the stadium. They're hitting a lot. They're both trying to take the center, and it looks like Lord Spriggan's getting there pretty good. I don't know what's happening. I think the Lego driver has a lot better stamina than Lord Spriggan's because it's a rubber sharp, and so it has a lot of friction against the stadium in comparison to the free spinning Lego driver. It's definitely going to be a spin finish. There's no way that it's going to be a burst. A lot of big hits going on though. Lord Spriggan has a pretty ovally shape, so bunch of big hits. Ooh, it's about to end. Who's gonna win? Looks like the Lego Beyblade won. Pretty cool. I did not expect to beat my best Beyblade with a Lego Beyblade, but here we are. Makes sense because it's the Ninjago piece. Let's go back to my desk. Hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. Haven't made a Beyblade video in a really long time. I wasn't really into them for like a year, and I tried to make Hot Wheels videos, but that wasn't particularly fun. I'm back into Beyblades now, and it's really exciting. I'm going to be making videos every week, hopefully. And speaking of which, if you want to see a tutorial on this launcher, then wait till next week, because it's going to be out. With that being said, hope you enjoyed the video, and goodbye. See you next week. Yeet.